Okay, so a while back I released this contraption, which is a tileable anvil replacer. You would remove an anvil and it would be replaced instantly, but as you can see, it is not working. So I decided to revisit this idea and create a new contraption over there. This one is actually slightly smaller, which is always better, and utilises some new mechanics which I've learned using cauldrons and observer blocks like this. I've also used some pistons here, so that's cool, and I'll show you how it works. You simply break your anvil, or it will break from use, and a new one will drop down from the ceiling, like so, ready for you to use and rename your items. You can replace as many as you want and they will all drop down, like so, and this one looks like it's run out. If it runs out, then yes, it will just continuously run, so you'll have to override that somehow. And as you can see, here is the redstone. It is looking quite complicated, but it's actually simple enough. We have a clock out the side here, which you will need one for, involving 5 repeaters minimum on full delay. You could use some other clocks, like maybe random pulse generator or a daylight sensor with an observer block next to it, although that wouldn't replace it instantly. So as you can see, we could put down a daylight sensor, and then if we just place down an observer block next to it, whenever, like 16 times a day I believe, that observer block will update. But as you can see, it's very, very slow, but that would not create as much lag as having a clock running all the time. You could also create a toggleable clock that only is on when you're in the room, that's hooked up to a pressure plate or string on the floor, which could also be quite good. But yes, so the anvil, this redstone is permanently trying to extend these pistons, but because the anvil's there, it cannot. Yeah, oops, I messed it up. There we go. Yeah, because the anvil's there, it cannot. So I'm just gonna break this. When it can extend, it extends, and the observer block detects this, which spits out and brings back this cauldron here. Oops, daisy. Okay, there's no water in that. I can fix that in a minute. This will then create a. Actually, I'm going to add some water there. Let's get a bucket of water. Put that in there. Yeah, as you can see, whenever there's no anvil, it will extend, retract, pulsing this piston, so 1, 2, observe twice, extend, retract this, which will create a pulse here, which will cause this to pulse on and then off, dropping down our anvil, and it's the right length pulse, so we do not get 2 anvils, we only get 1. So there you go, that's the redstone in a nutshell, and as you can see, it's really rather simple. Now you can probably see how to build it just from here. If not, I'm going to show you how to build it now. So I'm going to just extend these two. I'm going to build 2 layers here, and the way I like to start is by building the floor, obviously. So this is your floor level, and then you'll have a piston behind, a sticky piston behind by 1 block with some blocks on the face, and then come down below, place your observers facing downwards with another sticky piston here, and then 2 cauldrons, both filled with water, like so. There's nether wart, that is a potion. To click better. There we go. And I'm just going to put the water here for now for easy access. Then you just need to place your 2 comparators there, like so. Sticky piston, I like to have it facing down to keep it within the bounding box, but if you have room and it's easier, you can place it facing in this direction if you so desire. Then you can place, but that will obviously extend out of the hitbox that I've used to keep this compact. Then 2 observers, an observer facing up on each one. There we go, 2 pistons, cauldron, a water bucket, like so. Then I'm going to bring these out. Repeater on 2 ticks, because if it's on 1 tick, it will mess up the system. So make sure that's on 2 ticks. Redstone there, and now it will start because it's being powered by the clock. 2 of them, 2 blocks there. Those on top. Piston, piston, block, block, and you need to have blocks here, so you can't not have blocks there. Then just place your anvils, and these can stack as high as you want, like so. Why is this one not working? that doesn't have any water and that's the issue. So that when that's filled with water, it will drop the anvil down, and then you can just build up your walls however you'd like. And it is a tileable design, so you can have it next to each other without them interfering, and they all work off one clock. You could have one clock and have these throughout your base. So if you wanted 2 rooms, you could have a wall here, and you'd have yeah, you'd obviously have to break the one in the middle. They can all run off one singular clock, like so. And I think it's really cool, and I've made it actually work. Now, the reason why it was broken before is pretty simple, really. And the reason is because observer blocks can no longer power torches. If you just have a look at this, and we update this observer, if we have a piston here, we update this observer, you can see, although this is quite hard to do, but although the observer flashes, just watch it, torch does not pulse, which is what this relied on. So I had to create an alternate system using these cauldrons which go up and down to create a similar effect, and this has actually made it smaller. So now the contraption is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, and before it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. So yes, it's 1 block smaller, which is always good in the vertical direction, and obviously that's not including the anvils, and that's for each segment. And you can see we do not need very many resources. We only need 4 sticky pistons, 1 normal piston, 2 comparators, a torch, 1 bit of redstone, a redstone repeater, 2 cauldrons, an observer block, and I included that piston. So there you go, that's how to build this very simple contraption. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to like, subscribe, and comment something nice down below. Goodbye guys, have a nice day.